It is my pleasure to introduce our student speaker today, Ms. Mariam Zara. Passion for creativity, innovation, and growth are a few of the many ideals that continue to motivate Mariam Zara as she prepares to embark on her postgraduate journey. A global citizen, Mariam hails from Istanbul, Turkey. As a child of immigrant parents, Mariam struggled here to fit in DC and at GW, but despite the initial challenges, she learned to put herself out there and explore all the opportunities and resources GW has to offer. Throughout her experience at GW, she has been involved in various student organizations and served as an entrepreneurial fellow for 4 years in the Office of Innovation and Entrepreneurship. In this role and many others, Mariam has not only competed and represented GW at numerous pitch competitions, but also moderated several panels on her own that has been featured on both national and international news outlets. Today, Mariam will be graduating with a bachelor's in business administration with a dual concentration in marketing and innovation and entrepreneurship with a minor in public health. Let's welcome Mariam Zara, our student speaker.
Thank you, Vice Dean Lake. Family, friends, faculty, staff, and to my fellow graduates, who else had this date saved on their calendars? On my first day of school at GW, I took a class called Age of Globalization, and it was in a lecture room with over 200 students. Now, as someone coming from a small school in the suburbs of Istanbul, Turkey, I felt as though I was definitely in the wrong place. Coming to GW may have made us all feel like fish in the ocean. So much space to swim, but easy to get lost. It felt like yesterday when my mom helped me move into my dorm on the Mount Vernon campus. For many of us, it may have been the first time we've lived away from home. And I remember that day when my mom was traveling back to Turkey, and I genuinely asked her, "Are you really going to leave me here, alone?" with a dozen tears going down my eyes. Never in my life have I felt more scared and vulnerable. Freshman Mariam was uncomfortable in her own skin, not sure who she was meant to be, and who she would become. But being in a diverse environment like GWSB, I knew this was a special moment waiting for me to learn to accept myself and become the Mariam my family wanted and believed I could be. Although my journey here was unique to me, GW has offered us so many opportunities to grow, resources to use, and questions to ask ourselves to uncover who we truly are. In my culture, we have something that protects you from bad luck. You may have probably heard of it. It's called the evil eye. And so when I came to GW, I drowned my whole dorm room in evil eyes, thinking like I'm gonna be protected from misfortune throughout my college life. But little did I know that it wasn't protecting me from repeating macroeconomics. Fast forward to spring of 2020, a semester to remember. Now, I'm not going to say something cliche like we lived through history or whatever, because it's not about living through history, nor is it about predicting the future. It really is about shaping the present. We're so focused on finding the best internships and getting jobs at one of the biggest consulting firms that we often lose sight of the life we have in front of us. Our friends, our professors who we're now on a first-name basis with, our family who have traveled near and far to be with us today. They are here. We are here today. From constantly updating our resumes to preparing for what we think is going to be the interview of our lives, we are here. We have learned how to unapologetically be ourselves in the most resilient and empowering way. We stayed here, and dare I say it, we raised high. And if there's anything we've learned from our business case studies, no good story ever came from taking the easy route. So with that said, to the George Washington University School of Business graduating class of 2022, I applaud you for making it this far. I encourage us to take time and reflect on what we did to get here, but more than anything, I encourage us to keep going. Thank you and congratulations.
Mariam, thank you for that great speech. Really well done.